In our study, which is a joint work with Roberto Perotti and Guido Tabellini, we disclose the existence of what we call a political research curse. In other words, we show that in Brazil, larger transfers to local municipalities translate into more corruption and a worsened pool of politicians at the local level.
Think that new oil is discovered in a region, and because of that, municipalities located there will receive more transfers. Or in another example, think that the Italian central government transferred more resources to Mezzogiorno region. Are these windfall of resource good or bad to society?
It's not easy to answer this question because it's not clear whether municipalities receiving more money are more corrupt because of that, or the other way around. Municipalities that are more corrupt to begin with receive more money because of their political connections. To answer this question and to disentangle these two channels, we exploit two particular Brazilian institutions. The first institution is an allocation mechanism of federal transfer to local municipalities based on population size. According to this mechanism, a municipality just above a certain population threshold will receive much more money than another municipality very similar in terms of local and economic conditions, but just below the same population threshold. We want to understand whether this local increase in municipal revenues translates into more corruption. And we measure corruption by using a second Brazilian institution, that is the anti-corruption program launched by the first Lula government in 2003, which consists in independent audit reports of local budgets aimed at disclosing episodes of corruption.
In general, more transfers would increase welfare because it would increase the level of public goods and service in these municipalities. On the other hand, as we well know, opportunity makes the thief. So, more transfers would increase corruption, and it could also attract dishonest and lower quality of individuals into politics. So, are these windfall of resource beneficial to society? Our most important results are that a 10% increase in transfers raises corruption by 24%. And it decreases the quality of politicians by reducing the fraction of candidates with at least college degree by 7%. Even if more corrupt, an incumbent mayor that receives more transfers has a 7% higher probability of being re-elected.
Our results do not imply that central governments should simply cut transfers to local governments, because of course more revenues for local municipalities also translate into more and better public goods and services. At the end of the day, the policy implications of our paper are that central government, when transfer money to local municipalities, should at the same time increase political accountability of elected officials and all the anti-corruption measures aimed at disclosing and penalize corrupt politicians.